So ladies and gentlemen, you've seen the title, you've seen the thumbnail, and yes, I'm going to be bringing to you today the best weapon builds in XDefiant. Now, this was sent to me by someone over on the Discord, so if you're not part of the Discord, go to discord.gg/DefSquad. The E is a free, the link is in the description. This was sent to me by Elvis Prestoy, so thank you so much, Elvis, for sending this to me. And basically, it's a loadout builder that when you go onto this loadout builder, they've got a section on there which is metas. So I think without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's go over to the site. Let's go and look at the best builds in the game. And then when we're there, we're also going to just compare a couple of stats and see what we truly believe is the best and why. So here we are on the website. The website is XDloadout. As you can see right here at the top, the link is in the description down below. You've got a weapon builder, where in this weapon builder, for instance, you can go ahead and select a weapon, put the desired attachments on, and it gives you all the full rundown here. It also tells you the better damages on each part of the body that you hit. But not only that, you can literally go to compare loadouts and go and chuck on, for instance, the ACR, the M4, the AK, and the M16 and the MDR, which are all the assault rifle variants in this game. You could do it with many more weapons as well in this game. You could compare so many, but obviously you can only compare so much at a single time. But we can zoom right in, pull this right to the start, and as we can see here, that in 1 meter time to kill, the ACR is actually the best. That's a stock ACR. It's also showing us the ACR that we've gone ahead and put on the screen up here, but we need to just ignore that. We can see, yes, the stock ACR, the stock M4, the stock AK 47, and then the MDR, and these are all related to these color lines that you see down below, with the stock MDR being there. The ACR being there. I can't obviously see the stock ACR. I'm guessing it's just because they run along the same line. So the red being the dark color is obviously shown over the top. The M4, the pink line's the MDR. So the MDR is actually second best in that. But anyway, that's not what I come onto this website for. I will go over this next, but we're going to go check over this little tab that you see up in the top left corner, which is meta. When we come to the meta, we can actually see here the best loadouts in the game, with the worst being the F tier AA12, and incapable of one-shot kills, and sporting the worst spread of all shotguns. The AA12 makes the F tier. Maybe a fire rate buff could make this more viable in the future. So we can see there's no loadout for it because that little description there. If we go up to the C tier, we can see the M870 shotgun. It can one-shot, and the spread isn't too bad, but the double barrel will be better in most hands. Movement demons could definitely do something with this gun. So the M870 is not too great, unfortunately. It's like the RPK74. It's a 5-shot kill, and sub 500 milliseconds time to kill at any range makes the RPK an interesting choice, and is maybe a little slept on. So they do say it's a little slept on. You can see there is the best build that is currently on it right now. It's a featured loadout. And they're using content creators, and this is the build that's basically put there: rate of fire, sprint speed, ADS movement speed, recoil control, and ADS speed. Moving up to the B tiers, we go to the MK20 SSR DMR, and here it's the semi-autos are usually high risk, high reward, and this is no exception, a little more forgiving than the SVD in terms of handling and fire rate, but lacks a one-shot kill potential, making it generally a worse choice. So you can see here, Pix has put a MK20 loadout on, with the front rail, super light grip, the optic reflex sight, magazine extended mag, rear grip, grip tape, so we get the extra recoil control, and the stock lightweight stock for the sprint speed, ADS movement speed. Then we move over to the M4A1 in the B tier. The build that is recommended is by Astonish. Slayer, front rail, smack, vertical grip, ADS time 5%. Optic reflex sight, magazine, quick mag, rear grip, quick draw grip, and then the stock precision stock. And then we'll move over to the double barrel shotgun. It's a decent spread and one-shot kill. We're up to 11 meters if you can hit all pellets. Definitely viable, especially situational. So that's the shotgun they were mentioning before. We've now onto the M2. We are now onto the M249 LMG. This is by Clue. It's got the front rail, small vertical grip, the optic reflex sight, magazine, quick mag, rear grip, leather wrapped grip, and then stock lightweight stock. Moving over to the last B tier weapon, which is the MDR AR, which you actually get in the battle pass. It's got two builds. Neither is favorited here. However, the top one being Pix and having recoil, recovery, ADS speed, and sprint speed without losing any damage range. This is probably going to be the best go-to build for the MDR currently. So it's got front rail, super light grip, optic reflex sight, magazine quick mag, rear grip, grip tape, and stock padded stock. Then we'll go up. Now we're approaching the A tier weapon builds, the M44 sniper. So as you can see, it's very powerful in the right hands due to its superior handling, but needs a headshot to kill phantoms, and lower torso shots will not kill. So it's the M44 Rapid. It's got the muzzle booster, and this is by Zono Saki. The barrel is rapid fire, optic ACOG scope 4 times to obviously get the ADS speed. It does say here it pluses ADS time, but it shouldn't because the optic's a little bit more optimized. Rear grip, quick draw grip, and then the stock padded stock. Moving on, we've got the SVD DMR, which is an A tier weapon. The build is by Clue. It's been liked obviously 3 times. Muzzle brake, barrel lightweight, optic reflex sight, rear grip heavy grip, and stock padded stock. Moving over to the P90 SMG, which is A tier, which I'm surprised. I thought this was going to be an S tier, but the P90, if we look at it, it's got the muzzle brake, the barrel stabilizing, front rail super light grip, the magazine quick mag, and the rear grip quick draw grip. But that is not the favorited one. Actually, the one by Peep here is the favorited, which is red tag muzzle compensator, front rail super light grip, optic reflex sight, magazine quick mag, and the rear grip quick draw grip. Moving over to the M60 LMG, which is A tier, and I did not think an LMG would make it up here, but it has. So it is surprising to see that, but I'm guessing it's really good to see that. Looking at the builds, this one is the most liked, so I'm actually going to go to this one. It says shut the lobby down. That's quite a statement by Just Hazardous, and the barrel is lightweight, front rail super light grip, optic reflex sight, rear grip fabric grip, stock lightweight stock. This might be really good for escort actually, so guys keep that in mind. This build might be really good for that. Then moving over, we've got the Vector 45 SMG, which is A tier. And the most like, they're both the same. So we've got Deripper and the Beamer 45. So we start with Clues, muzzle barrel extender, the barrel chrome lined, front rail super light grip, magazine fast mag, stock remove stock. Moving over to the Tana build, the Beamer 45 is a muzzle barrel extender, barrel chrome lined, front rail super light grip, optic reflex sight, and stock folded stock. The last A tier weapon is an SMG, the MP5A2, and we've got 2 builds here. Neither of them are favorited, so we're just going to go over both. They're both obviously called MP5. Muzzle barrel extender, barrel chrome lined, front rail super light grip, rear grip quick draw grip, and then the stock remove stock. Whereas down here we got the barrel extender, the super light grip, the quick mag, the quick draw grip, and the precision stock. Now the interesting part, we have reached the S tier weapons, the best in slot weapons. So we've got obviously 1 SMG, 1 sniper, and 3 assault rifles, guys. So these are going to be the best weapons in the game right now. We'll start off with the sniper, which is the TAC 50 sniper. We can see the featured loadouts. The Zono Saki has actually got the most likes, and we've got Eden FPS. So we'll start off with Eden FPS. I'm going to go over all the builds that are in the S tiers because why not? So the feeder is muzzle booster, barrel rapid fire, optic CQ BSS scope, the rear grip quick draw grip, and the stock lightweight stock. Going down, we've got the barrel, which is lightweight. We've got the optic for the 8 times as well, the CQ BSS, and we've got the magazine extending mag. We've got the rear grip quick draw grip, and then the stock is padded stock. That's the TAC 56. Moving on to the MP7, the only S tier SMG. It's got Astonishing Slayer. It's got 6 lights. It's got the muzzle barrel extender, front rail super light grip, magazine quick mag. We got the rear grip quick draw grip, and then the stock, it's collapsed stock. We got the ACR in the S tiers. These are all, I'm not too sure if it goes left to right or if they're all just basically the same, but regardless, we got these 3 assault rifles that we're going to go over. I'm surprised the M16A4's in here, but hey, let's go over it. So you got the ACR AR, Tana with 11 favorites here in the OPCR. It's got the barrel rapid fire. We've got the front rail super light grip, the optic reflex sight, the rear grip quick draw grip, and the stock padded stock. We've got the ACR full rapid with the 4 lights, muzzle booster, barrel rapid fire, optic reflex sight, rear grip grip tape, stock precision stock. Moving over to the AK-47, which a lot of people are saying is the best gun in the game. We'll click on that, and we've got this one with 6 lights, which is the AK-47 Flex, and then we got this one down here with the AK. We've got the muzzle brake, the barrel lightweight, we've got the front rail super light grip, the magazine fast mag, and the rear grip quick draw grip. Moving down to Pixies, we've got front rail pistol grip, optic reflex, magazine fast mag, rear grip grip tape, stock precision stock. The last weapon of the S tier, which is the M16A4, which again, like I said, it's surprised me, but let's go ahead and click on it and have a look. So we look on this, it's got 5 likes by Tana, and it's got a muzzle compensator, the barrel, rapid fire, front rail, tactical grip, optic reflex sight, and stock padded stock. The M16 being one of the best. Now, I want to go and show you, obviously you can see here there's competitive as well, and we can see the best weapons in competitive. I'll open them all up just so you guys can see. This actually put F tier down here, but they're never used. Rare usage, MP5, double barrel, M44, M4A1, which I'm surprised the M4A1 seems to be pretty good. B tier, P90 Vector, and the M249. A tier, the M16 still made it in here. The TAC 50 made it in here. The AK-47 is A tier, and the SVD is A tier. That is so crazy to see that the AK-47 is A tier with everyone raging about it and raving about it, saying it's so good. But moving up, if we go to the MP7, it's still got the same builds that we had before. The ACR, oh wow, we've got a lot more builds in here for the ACR and the M16. We've got this build. So let's look at the competitive S tier and A tier loadouts that everyone's using, because they're obviously going to be better than the casuals. And really, this page shouldn't be here when we've got the competitive. Maybe it's because of certain attachments that we can put on it. So let's go to the S tier M16A4. So we got Ren, the GA machine. It's got the barrel extender, the chrome lined barrel, the angled grip for the front rail, the optic reflex sight, and the stock removed stock. The ACR is the 12 liked by Tana, the OPCR. We saw this before. The rapid fire barrel, super light front grip, optic reflex sight, rear grip, quick draw grip, and the stock padded stock. The ACR sub build, so we could basically make the ACR a submachine gun. The muzzle, barrel extender, barrel lightweight, front rail tactical grip, rear grip fabric grip, and stock lightweight stock. And Kunko has put aggro ACR, barrel, rapid fire, optic reflex sight, magazine fast mag, rear grip, grip tape, stock lightweight stock. Let's go to the last, which is the SMG Astonishing Slayer, and we got Tana here, the muzzle, barrel extender, front rail super light grip, magazine quick mag, rear grip quick draw grip, stock collapse stock. God's P7 muzzle booster, barrel chrome lined, front rail super light grip, rear grip quick draw grip, stock padded stock. Let's go down to the A tier. I think I'm going to skip on the B tier, guys, because we've got an SMG already up there, and then we've got an LMG here. So going to the LMG, we got the Tana God 60, the barrel lightweight, front rail super light grip, optic reflex sight, the rear grip lever wrapped grip, and the stock lightweight stock. Then we move over to the sniper. There's no loadout yet, so how can you put those A tier? Who knows? We just haven't got a loadout, so obviously they haven't seen it to add it. So the AK Flex, we've got the muzzle brake, the barrel lightweight, front rail super light grip, magazine fast mag, and rear grip quick draw grip. The AK-47 here by Astonished Slayer, muzzle brake, front rail super light grip, optic reflex sight, rear grip quick draw grip, and the stock precision stock. And then the SVD, we've got the build from Clue, muzzle brake, barrel lightweight, optic reflex sight, rear grip heavy grip, stock padded stock. And then I will just open these up so you guys can take a screenshot if needed. P90, I open that so you can take a screenshot if needed. And then the LMG, you can take a screenshot if needed. So just one thing I wanted to highlight here. So not only can we see it here in the meta tier list for what people are using, if we click on the M16, you can see this little button here. For one, you can copy the link so I can send it to you. You can save the image, so it literally just saves this whole image. If I open up that file, just so you guys can see, it literally saves that image for you, so you can then put it on your mobile, do whatever you want, or send it to people as an image, completely up to you. But not only that, you can click here as View in Builder. If we click the View in Builder, let's get rid of that. Right, we've now got this with the actual weapon stats on it here. Now, I can't see how or why it makes this the meta loadout, because if now we, for instance, went to compare loadouts, let's go and save this loadout. So let's save this. Right, so we've got this as a save loadout because we want to compare it. Let's go back to meta. Let's go to competitive. I'm going to save. I'm going to get the most liked here, View in Builder. And then we're going to save this one as well. That should be saved there, yep. And then we go back to meta again, competitive, and we go to the MP7, and we're going to save this loadout as well in the builder. Now we want to compare the loadouts. We want to compare that and that, and we've got all three of the S tier ones here compared. So looking at it, the OPCR is amazing with the time to kill along all different ranges. This goes from 0 meters up to 100, but then we do have the MP7, which goes up to 20 meters. I mean, 20 meters is quite a good distance when you consider it, and up to 20 meters the MP7 is beating the CR. However, it does lose at long range. So if you're looking for a close range OP MP7, this is probably going to be your best one. If we quickly just remove these all off of here, as well as the MP7 here, let's just put that on there for now. And let's go back to the metal. We go to casuals, and what we're going to do is we're going to put, so this one's called God. Let's go and view in builder. I'm literally going to, that's the same one as before. So I'm not too sure why they're calling this God when we're seeing it. Is it? Wait, which one's God? God is showing as the red one. Wait, so the red one's God, right? And this one's the competitive. It must be due to attachment. So in theory, the competitive one's better because of the ranges and stuff. Okay, interesting. Really, really interesting. Now I'm just going to quickly just show you guys so you guys can see here. If we go and quickly remove these, so we come out here and go back in. Compare loadouts. I want to literally just show you, like I said before, all the assault rifles here stock. So looking at the assault rifle stock, the ACR is the best because it's the blue one that we see along here at the bottom. The second best would be the MDR, but not for long. The MDR is only up to 21 meters, so I wouldn't bother with that. I'd go for the stock AK-47, then close behind is the M4A1. So that is the best AR that you can get, is the ACR. Let's go ahead and remove these, and I'll just do that. And then let's go back to the SMGs. If we go to the SMGs here, and we put on, what is it, the MP5, we put on the MP7, the P90, and the Vector, and then we close this. Let's look at this. So the Vector has got the fastest TTK to start off with, but by quite a lot. But if we look at the actual line that stays predominantly down low, we're looking at the yellow, which is the P90s, like the one that I actually thought would be the reigning, because you see here the MP7 drops off at any later range. Now it does hold itself up to 18 to 20 meters, so it is pretty good. But if you want the most consistent SMG, you're probably looking at the P90, looking at these graphs here. So let's go and remove them, and now let's go to what is next, the LMGs. So these are the 3 LMGs, and we can see here the best LMG being the M60. As it was stated, it's got a very good time to kill. That is absolutely absurd looking at it like that. That is crazy. When we look at all of them, they all hold off pretty well. The green, the RPK, is just a straight line. It doesn't go up, doesn't go down, it's just static. But the M60 is really good, and it stays lower at the longer range than the M249. So the M249 is literally pointless. I don't think there's much point of us doing anything like that, but let's quickly just look at the pistols. I'm curious to see how the pistols match out, so you know what is the best secondary to have. So in terms of pistols, the stock M1911 has got the fastest time to kill at close range. But if we look at the M9 holds itself down for a little bit longer, so I would choose the M9 pistol out of all the pistols as your secondary. Otherwise, if you want that little bit more TTK, then I'd go for the M1911, but get the M9 as the pistol to use. Now what I'm going to do lastly, guys, here, because I know this video is dragging on, but I did want to show you all this. We know the ACR was the best there. We know the MP7 or the P90 was best there, so I'm going to drop both of them on. We know for the LMG it was the M60, and then obviously we got the M9 pistol. I just wanted to show you at all the graphs, looking next to them each other, and see what's what. So when we look at this, the M60, right, I'm not kidding you, the M60 light machine gun has a better time to kill than the P90 and the ACR, and it's quite close to the MP7, and it holds out for a long time. If this graph is correct, guys, the M60 is the best gun in the flipping game. If we go on shots to kill, the M60 has got the lowest shots to kill being 4, where the ACR is 5. Flipping heck. Damage ranges. We got all the way off. I'm not too sure why it's doing this, but we look at that. That is crazy, guys. The best gun in the game is the M60, and if we go to the meta loadouts and we look at the M60, this is the builds. So take a screenshot of that, and then let's go to competitive, and we got the M60 here, the God 60. Take a picture of that, guys. Hopefully this video is helpful. The link is in the description down below for this. if I just quickly press F11, we can see it's xdloadout.pro on obviously /builder. But if we just remove that, and we just search that, it's literally xdloadout.pro. So hopefully this helps you guys. Hopefully you like this. Remember, come and join the Discord if you aren't part of it already. And when you get into the Discord, so you know what part is XDefiant, literally come over, you get to the Let's Get Started welcome menu. So you're probably coming to Death's Door, you click Let's Get Started. You go down to the bottom, you click the games that obviously interest you. We are constantly adding more and more games. Mainly the game that is played by everyone is Skull and Bones. That's how this all started. But now we're moving on to games like XDefiant and everything else, and obviously Call of Duty and stuff as time goes on. Click on the XDefiant, and then a tab will open up down the bottom here. You could talk, join people. When this game gets more interest from us, then we'll obviously add more sections in here where you can share your screenshots and everything. Like if you look at the Skull and Bones, you can do so much. We've got guides and everything in there. So guys, jump on. Best community on the flipping web. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Like, follow, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.